Broadcasting from Studio 300, you're watching Poly Playbook.
Hello, and welcome to a fresh new edition of Poly Playbook. We're serving up all the hot action, the cool plays, and everywhere in between for Cal Poly Athletics. I'm Joe Schutz.
And I'm Alexa Bruington. Let's get right into it. The Cal Poly women's volleyball got their fourth straight victory against UC Santa Barbara on Saturday, October 10th. The Mustangs went 4 sets against the Gauchos, but came out on top, giving the team its fourth straight victory. The Mustangs are now 12-4 overall this season and 4-1 in Big West Conference play.
We've got good diversity across the front line, so I think it's going to be pretty tough for not only these two teams this weekend to defend us, but all the rest of the teams for the remaining Big West season.
Their next game is Friday, October 16th at 7 p.m. against Cal State Fullerton in Mott Athletic Center, followed by another home match on Saturday, October 17th at 7 p.m. against UC Riverside.
Men's soccer has broken its 6-game unbeaten streak following an away loss at UC Davis. Cal Poly's 2-1 home victory over UC Riverside on Saturday, October 10th was the last of a 6-game streak where the Mustangs had not lost a match. In the away game at UC Davis on Wednesday, seniors Kip Colvey and Chase Minter each scored second-half goals, leading to a 2-2 tie with the Aggies. But it was not enough to take home a win for the Mustangs. Davis scored 5 minutes into overtime, ending the game 3-2. However, Mustang soccer now faces a much greater challenge.
Every Santa Barbara Cal Poly soccer game has been sold out at Spano Stadium since 2011. I have the scoop on what keeps the blue-green rivalry rolling. It is silent here at Spano Stadium as the bleachers and field are completely empty. However, come this Saturday game day, it will be a completely different scene. The stadium will be filled with thousands of fans as tickets are already sold out.
Located just 100 miles away from each other, the rivalry between Cal Poly and UC Santa Barbara is known as the #1 college soccer rivalry in the nation.
It was pretty wild last year, and just everybody there was like going crazy. I didn't expect it to be that big of a deal, but it was just huge.
Each year when these two teams play, attendance skyrockets, setting records for most fans attending a regular season game.
Okay, we have 75 left out of the 8,000 that we allotted for students, and we've sold just under 3,000.
This Saturday will also create a new chapter in the blue-green rivalry for the Mustangs, as first-year head coach Steve Sampson makes his rivalry debut.
Our players, they know that it's personal. They know that the intensity is going to raise significantly.
You need to give everything you have, all right, boys? Let's go. Let's go, man.
And some upperclassmen are offering advice to those attending this event for the first time.
Deck yourself out in Cal Poly colors as much as possible. Second, I explain, don't get there right before kickoff. You're not going to find a seat. You need to get there early. You need to find a seat. And third, just that moment right before kickoff where you can look around you and see your entire school surrounding you. It's just awesome.
And all student and general admission tickets are already sold out. The blue-green rivalry kicks off Saturday, October 17th at 7 p.m.
The Cal Poly women's soccer team fell in their 3rd straight game on Thursday, October 15th against the Gauchos in Santa Barbara. This was the 5th time in 6 games that the team had played on the road, and it was the first time since 2013 that the Mustangs were scored upon more than twice. The Mustangs are now 5-6-5 on the season and 1-4 in the Big West Conference play. They are set to return home and take on UC Irvine at 7 p.m. on Friday, October 23rd for Break the Attendance Record Night in Alex G. Spanos Stadium.
The Cal Poly cross-country men and women's team are looking forward to their championship part of the season. But before that can happen, the Mustangs have a couple meets this weekend. The squad is being split up and will take part in 2 different meets this Saturday. Half of the team is in Louisville, Kentucky to race in their high-caliber pre-national cross-country meet. This is the same course that will host the NCAA championships later this fall. Those on the travel roster will be competing against CSU Bakersfield in the Cal Poly Invitational at Cuesta Fairbanks course. Races start at 9 this Saturday.
The Cal Poly football team fell to Eastern Washington 42-41 in overtime after being up by 15 points in the 4th quarter. Eastern Washington answered in the 4th quarter with 22 points that put them into overtime and ultimately giving them the W. The Mustangs are now 2-4 overall and 1-2 in Big Sky Conference. They have a bye this week before playing Portland State Saturday, October 24th in Spanos Stadium for the homecoming game. Well, that's all the sports action we have for you this week. You can log on to mustang.news.net for continuous Cal Poly sports coverage. I'm Joe Schutz.
And I'm Alexa Bruington. Have a great weekend.